guys, it's Sarah and today I'm here with a new video, and this video is just going to be more of a talking video of how I've changed in college. And I came into college like not expecting to change at all, and I know that's like very close-minded. I don't know, I just like thought that I would go through college just like I went through high school and it would just be a lot of fun and stuff like that, but boy was I wrong. I decided to make this video because if you guys didn't know, for the past 9 days now I have been involved in vlogmas. So I've been vlogging my everyday life. The reason I haven't done it the full time is because I was doing finals and I didn't want to focus on vlogmas while doing finals. So like at the beginning I like started it halfway through finals week, so like I'm really into school at the beginning of vlogmas, and then I finally like relaxed and I actually have had just like way too much time on my hands and not knowing what to do without having 18 credit hours of schoolwork. So make sure to go check out my vlogmas. All my links will be down below. It's just Sarah Burgett vlogs, or you can type in vlog please 101 and it will show up because that's what I used to be. But I realized through vlogmas, because I was actually looking at vlogmas last year and just my high school vlogs when I used to vlog every day, and I was like, oh my gosh, like so much has changed every single year. It's actually unreal. And I'm not gonna lie, this past semester was like the most I've ever worked hard in school in my whole entire life, and I've actually got the best GPA I've ever gotten ever. And I think it's because I've just grown up so much in the year and a half that I've been in college. If you guys didn't know, I'm a sophomore. I just finished my first semester of sophomore year at the University of Cincinnati. I just didn't know how much room I had to grow and how much more room I probably do have to grow still. It's just honestly unreal to me. I think the biggest thing that's like a change when it comes to college is that, like, especially for me, like, you have to put yourself first over anyone else, and that's so hard for me because I'm just the type of person who like wants to make everyone else's day a little bit better, and I want everyone to have a good day, and if someone's struggling, I want to be able to help them. But it's like really hard to do that when you are gonna be needing help yourself, and you really need to focus. In college, I changed so much because I started focusing on my priorities and getting my priorities done before I helped anyone else with their priorities, and I feel like that's like the biggest thing that I've learned. You just like get thrown into this place without any parents, without any like adult figures in your life, and you have to become responsible for everything that you do. And some people take that responsibility and throw it out the window, and they go out every night and they still like get decent grades and they like make it by. But that is something that I've learned that I do not want to do. I did that a little bit first semester of freshman year because I was like, oh my gosh, like it's freshman year, like everyone's allowed to go crazy freshman year, like free drinks at frat parties, like woohoo. Slowly you learn that that's like almost like embarrassing when you have that mindset. Like I look at girls, freshman girls now, and I'm like, that's what I looked like last year. Like why didn't anyone tell me otherwise? By the way, kind of off topic, if you're wondering how I did my makeup today, I actually did a tutorial on this. It might already be on my channel, or it might be the video that's uploaded next on my channel. But stay tuned for this holiday makeup tutorial. Another thing that has just changed so much in my life is like when I went through high school, my #1 priority was having a social life. And it's kind of like funny. It's like that thing that you see on Twitter, or like back in the day on Facebook when it was like pick 2 out of the 3, and it was a triangle and it said sleep, social life, school. And it's honestly, I've never seen anything more true in my whole entire life. Like that is honestly the most true thing. It's like you cannot have all 3. But you kind of can. I feel like the most I've learned in college is like how to balance my time in the most efficient way and still not hate my life. So in high school, school was never the #1 priority. I never really cared if my GPA was, as long as it was like 3.0 and up, I was like, I'm good. Like even if it was under, like I think like my junior year, it was like 2.89 or something like crazy, like cause junior year #1 was really hard for me, but like I honestly like just didn't care. And like I was like, as long as I get C's and ups, like I'm fine. And I hate that I had that mindset now, because like I feel like that prevented me from getting into some of my colleges, because I didn't care about my GPA till like I was applying to colleges, and I was like, I probably should have cared about my GPA. But honestly, being at college, you're like, wow, I'm here for one thing and one thing only, and that is to get an education, and I'm paying thousands of dollars to get this education, and if you think about it in that sense, you're like, it's kind of dumb for me to do anything other than work as hard as I can in school. I mean, also it has to do with being in a major that you're very passionate about. You're not just doing it to get money when you're older. You're not just doing it because your parents want you to get a degree. You're doing it because, wow, like you are interested in the subjects you're learning. And I feel like every communications class is just like very interesting to me, and I like learning about it. And yeah, I zone out in my classes all the time, but I still like will take my stuff home and relearn it for myself, or before the exam I'll like reteach myself everything, and I end up enjoying it a lot. You might think of like, oh, like I'm going to college because like I want the college life, and when you think of college life you're like, oh, like yeah, studies are cool, but like right after class when I go to Marg Monday, like do you want to like go to the bar tonight, like let's go crazy. And I feel like that's like just like the very shallow version of the college life. The college life, I feel like I've learned, is to work really hard so that you can play hard. So I feel like the reason like school, just like the streets are so busy on the weekends, is because these people, everyone in college works so hard throughout the week to do as much as they can, and they're like, wow, I need a break. So then they party hard on the weekends, and I feel like that's like the best mindset to have, if that makes sense. Like work hard, play hard is my favorite motto when it comes to college, and it's so true, because nowadays I've learned that I will not have fun if I try to go out and have a good time with friends when I know I have things that I could be doing at home, and I have homework due the next day. If I hadn't done it, I will not have a good time. So it's just becoming to the fact that to say no to people to keep yourself sane. I'm the type of person that when I came into college, I had a really hard time saying no to anything, because like I am that social light. I just have always loved like being very social, and I mean communications major, duh. So every time someone wanted to get food or to hang out, I would always be the one to say yes. I would always be there, and I would be like, oh, like I can do this another time, like I'm gonna go hang out with friends right now, like take a break, whatever, and it would end up hanging out the whole night, and then I wouldn't have any time for myself. And I've really learned to say no in college, and I think that's one of the biggest changes that's happened to me in my life. You can't think about the mindset of like, oh my gosh, if I say no, this friend might not ask me to hang out again, or like this friend might not like me as much because they really want someone to hang out with and I need to say no. It's so okay to say no and not have an excuse. I mean, most of the time when I say no, I do have an excuse. It's like I have to study for exam, and that's such an easy excuse. Not like that, like you should fake that excuse, but like studying for exam in college is such a legitimate excuse, and people use it all the time. And it's like awesome that like you can just, someone would be like, hey, I like want to hang out, and someone's like, no, I have homework, I have to study for an exam, and they're like, okay, like that's cool. But I feel like when I used to say no, I feel like people held grudges on me and were like, oh, like I'm not gonna hang out with her more because she said no last time, you know? But that's just not the case. I've learned that like if you say no, like people understand that everyone has their own lives, and your life doesn't revolve around making other people happy, even though it's great to make other people happy. So I've changed in college because I learned that I can only have fun when all my other priorities are done, and that's why every single day I learn to wake up, get as much things as you can do done before you can like sit down and relax. And actually I was watching Grey's Anatomy yesterday. If you're watching Vlogmas, you know I just started Grey's Anatomy, and I wrote down this quote because I'm like a sucker for quotes, and this is just amazing. And this isn't the exact quote because like I didn't want to rewind it and like write down exactly, but it was somewhere along the lines of, the secret of success is that everything you can do today, you shouldn't hold off to do tomorrow, you know? And it's from Benjamin Franklin, and if anyone is like really into it and like wants to correct me in the description or in the comment section, like go ahead and do that. It's just like a couple words off, I think, but basically like don't do tomorrow what you can do today. I feel like that's just such a good like representation of where my mindset is in college right now. I won't even like hang out like in the living room with my roommates if I have stuff that I need to get done. I just, before and after every class, I like ended up going to the library because I feel like I can get a lot more done there. I can get a coffee, and I see all of these college students also getting their own stuff done and focusing on themselves, and that is the number one thing that has changed me the most. I feel like I came into college honestly being like a party girl, like drink a little like senior year. I feel like a lot of people start drink like literally sophomore year, but I drank a little like senior year, so I didn't really have my college phase in high school, which is what like a lot of people do have. College phase, I mean party phase. So it kind of blew up freshman year, and I feel so much more mature coming into school my second year and really focusing on school, and I feel like I don't know what to do with myself this winter break because I don't have schoolwork to do, which is why I'll have a lot more videos up for you guys, but I can't wait to get back into school, and honestly I'm falling in love with it, and that's like a crazy thing, but I feel like a lot of people like college, not just for the parties, but I feel like a lot of people like college because of the studies, because I feel like I'd be so just dumb if I didn't go to college and I didn't like use this responsibility making to my advantage and go in the right direction. So this video is so many jumbled up ideas that I was like going to talk about, and I don't know if any of it made sense, so that's great. If you're about to go into college, or if you're like starting out college and this video helped you in any idea to what college is going to be like, I hope it did, because college is freaking amazing, and I know a lot of you guys like my college videos, and I know before I went to college, I loved watching college videos because I was like, I want to see what it's like. It changed me for the better, and I'm sure it's gonna change you for the better because it's freaking awesome and you learn a lot about yourself in college. But before I end this video, I do want to announce the 2 giveaway winners that ended November 30th in my Neutrogena video, aka my haul video, and that's the $240 Target gift cards, and those girls are dun 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 dun, Cassidy Rogers and Violet Young, and I already emailed both of them, and I'm about to ship out the products, so I'm so excited about that. So congrats ladies on the giveaway. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was rambled on, but if you want more like talking about college videos, let me know because I would love to do that. If you guys have any specific topics you want to learn about, comment them down below and I will totally make this kind of a little series if you want it to be. I love you guys so much. Catch me on Vlogmas if you haven't seen it already, and make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and subscribe to that channel to be a part of this amazing family of girl bosses, because you guys are all so boss. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Peace.